architect and advisor specializing in business transformation, sustainable business practices, leadership, people development, human resources, and management consulting.
Ma'am completed her early education at La Martinique, Calcutta, pursued an economics honors degree from the University of Delhi, and earned Masters in Management from Indian Institute of Management, IIM Bangalore.
With over 4 decades of global corporate experience, ma'am held key positions which include Senior Vice President and Head of Talent at Wishworks, Vice President of HR and Talent Management at Sun Portal System, Alumnus and Chief People Officer at GSS Infotech. Ma'am currently serves as a strategic consultant with Accor Group in Dubai.
Srimati Sista Garu has received several prestigious awards which include the Indira Gandhi Priyadarshini Award, HMA's HR Manager of the Year and the Asia Pac HR Woman Super Achiever of the Year. She has been recognized as one of India's most influential HR leaders. In 2019, Ma'am was listed among the top 100 global HR tech leaders at World HRD Congress and was recognized by Business APAC magazine, Singapore, as a visionary woman leader.
Ma'am is a respected voice in the global professional community. Welcome, ma'am. The entire audience is eager to hear from you.
Good morning to all of you, to the esteemed chairman, vice chairman, principal, and my dear friend, the director, sir, to all of you, parents, and most, I must not forget, the fabulous faculty. I am so humbled by the number of years of experience on the stage. The weight is amazing. So, and I know that we're only a fraction of the total faculty who are going to be available to the students here. So congratulations to all of you for having such a great faculty. I think you must be already very impressed with the campus. I know the staff has been very hard at work. What a beautiful green campus, and on a partly rainy day. It's such a pleasure to be able to deal with you. I also wanted to thank all the visibly relieved parents and guardians who are here today, as well as also, and most importantly, the nervous yet incredibly excited future engineers and innovators of this country. What should I call you? The prospective caffeine addicts, because that is what you are going to become very soon. I am myself so excited. I've been transported to 51 years ago when I entered my college campus for the first time. I know I let out my age, but it doesn't matter, right? But it was such a fabulous feeling at that time. So much of hope, so much of excitement, and lifelong friends who have remained right through. In fact, after the years at corporate, these are the friendships that are sustaining us through our retirement years. And I hope you too will have that. In fact, I cannot contain my excitement enough, and therefore, I have taken the liberty of writing out what I want to convey to you, and I will be reading it out to you because in front of a mic, we professionals don't know when to stop, and I do have limited time that has been given to me. So once again, a very warm welcome to all of you. Future engineers, today you officially cross the threshold into the world of engineering. I know you're sitting with your parents, your families. I can see a lot of grandparents here. What a wonderful feeling to be supported by such a wonderful family. But I want you to look along your row to your left and see the rest of the engineers who are there sitting along with you. I want you to turn to your right and look again at the engineers sitting to your right. And remember that by the end of this semester, all 3-4 of you will be crying over the same assignment at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be a tough journey, but don't worry, that's exactly how lifelong friendships are engineered on campus. Parents, let me congratulate you first, guardians too. You have survived the entrance exam. The late night coaching, the early morning tuition, the tension of results, of exams, the practice tests that your children have going through. It is finally over. Take a deep breath and let it out. You can sleep peacefully now. Your children, however, cannot. Their shift starts now. Students, you have probably been told your whole life, just clear the entrance exams, get into a good college, and your life will be fully sorted. I hate to break the myth, especially on day one. Whoever told you that was pulling off a massive marketing scam. Okay, your life is not sorted. It has just upgraded to a much higher difficulty level with better graphics and probably a much faster pace. Engineering is a beautiful, chaotic, and somewhat upside down world. You are entering a unique universe where 0.999 is not automatically 1, where sleep becomes a luxury concept, and where coffee and energy drinks change from casual beverages into essential biological survival fluids. You will soon realize that the most terrifying sentence in English language is no longer "we need to talk." The most terrifying sentence is a professor walking into your exam hall and saying, "Don't worry, the exam will be open book and conceptual." And that is the exact moment that you will realize that even if you brought the entire library with you into that hall, the answer to the question is not going to be available to you. Every engineering branch represented here today has its own distinct personality, and we have so many. I'm just going to touch on a few. To those of our students who have chosen computer science and IT, welcome to a life of staring at a screen, yelling at a missing semicolon, and explaining to your relatives that there is no way you can hack into the neighbor's Wi-Fi or fix the microwave oven. To our mechanical and civil engineers, welcome to the world of heavy machinery, massive structures, and the eternal struggle of drawing flawless projections on giant sheets of paper, which the fan is just going to blow away. To our electronics and electrical students, now you are the brave souls who will spend 4 years playing with colorful wires. Those of you who have watched all the movies where people are trying to cut the red or the green or the blue or the black wires, you're going to be playing with these colorful wires, hoping that you don't suddenly smell burning plastic or accidentally cause a blackout in the lab. It's a tough life. So how do you survive these 4 years without losing your mind? The secret is simple. It's a formula. You must master the art of learning and living simultaneously. College is the only brief window in your life where you can fail safely, learn deeply, and celebrate widely, all at the same time. To achieve this balance, you need to follow a few unwritten rules of engineering survival. And these are my 5 tips to you. The first, please turn classrooms into conversations. Do not just sit in the back row, blend into the furniture of the wall, and blindly copy notes from the board. Talk to your professors. Challenge theories. Ask the silly questions. Professors might look intimidating when they are grading your papers, but they are actually passionate human beings who love their subjects. Learning becomes incredibly fun when you stop trying to memorize formulae for an exam and start understanding why that formula exists in the first place. So that's point number 1. Turn classrooms into conversations. The second point, learn by doing and accept the failure. Now, engineering is roughly about 10% theory and 90% fixing things that were working fine just 2 minutes ago. the syllabus. Step into the workshops as you've been informed. Join the robotics clubs, the coding teams, or the racing squads. There is an unmatched euphoric joy in watching a piece of code finally run after 10 failed attempts. Or seeing a machine that you designed move on its own power, even if it is currently being held together by duct tape, plastic ties, and collective prayers. Real engineering happens when things go wrong and you're forced to think on your feet. So that's point number 2. Learn by doing. The third tip that I have for you is to please master the art of crisis management. Let's be honest, we all know that real intense engineering exam preparation, sorry faculty, only starts exactly 24 hours before the test. While our faculty members might frown upon this, learning how to absorb a 500-page technical textbook in a single night is absolutely a supreme, crucial elite life skill. It teaches you panic control, speed reading, and absolute focus. The sheer resourcefulness that you develop while trying to pass a math exam on just 3 hours of sleep is exactly what will make you a great project manager in the future. So that's point number 3. Master the art of students. Yes? Crisis management. 4. Step out of the lab. Please do not spend the next 4 years here, locked away in a room or buried under library books. Your GPA is important, sure, but it is not the only thing that defines you. Participate in the college cultural festivals, join the drama club, organize the sports meets, manage the technical symposia, and get stuck in the innovation hub. Running a college festival teaches you leadership, negotiation, budget management, and how to handle extreme stress. These are critical soft skills that no textbook can ever teach you. And these are exactly what we long to see when we are hiring you for corporate jobs. And come on, if you don't dance terribly at a college concert or ruin a classic song during a late night terrace jam session, have you really ever been in an engineering college? You need to break free. So that was point number 4, step out of the lab. The 5th is to find your survival path. Engineering is not an individual sport. It is a cooperative, multiplayer game. You cannot do it alone. Find a tight circle of friends who will share their notes, wake you up when you sleep through your morning alarm, and join you for street food runs when, and of course, the Irani time when you sleep through stress. Find people who will push you to study when it's time to work, but will also drag you out to celebrate the moment the last exam bell rings. Find the survival path. Today, when I meet my classmates from 50 years ago, 47 years ago, we had going in for our 47th reunion this year. And we look back and we say how competitive we used to be in college. And we realize that competition has just faded away into so much of mirth and magic that comes through after so many years. Those are the lifetime friendships that will sustain you. During these 4 years, as everyone has said, you will definitely face setbacks. A code will refuse to compile, a circuit will definitely short circuit. You might get a grade that makes you want to hide under your bed. When that happens, do not despair. Resilience is the key. Engineering is by definition a process of trial and error. Every bug you fix, every design you scrap, and every mistake that you correct makes you a sharper, smarter problem solver. Even the worst it back again to fix the problem is the true mark of an engineer. So embrace this art of falling forward. So what are the 5 points that I told you? Anybody? The first one. The first one, turn classrooms into conversations. The second, learn by doing. Third, master the art of crisis management. 4, step out of the lab. And 5, find your survival path. In conclusion, I'd like to wish you the very best. Welcome to the best 4 years of your life. Parents, please do not worry if your children stop calling you every single day. To the tatas and amamas and nainamas here also, don't worry if they don't call you up or they don't talk to you even if they are in the same room. They are not ignoring you. They are just staring at a lab experiment, trying to figure out why it is producing grey smoke instead of actual vapor. Trust them. They are learning how to build the world for our tomorrow. Students, look around you. Make friends. Look at the people sitting with you, the students. Those people are your future project mates, your study partners, and quite possibly your friends whom you will keep and treasure for the rest of your life. Please work with absolute dedication when it is time to work. Laugh loudly and live fully when it is time to celebrate. Shape your intellect, but do not forget to feed your soul. Welcome to the engineering family. Let the chaos, the learning, the late nights, and the unforgettable memories begin. Thank you. And the very best of luck to the new batch.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable insights. Employers these days are looking out for candidates who are developed in all spheres. We proudly say that Geethanjali is a hub to 28 clubs, organizing numerous co- and extracurricular activities for the holistic development of students. Some of the prominent clubs are coding, robotics, environmental, science, mathematics.
Fine arts and cultural, design thinking, literary, and entrepreneurship development clubs. GCET National Cadet Corps NCC, functioning under the 1T EME unit Secunderabad, enrolled 53 cadets during the academic year 2025 to 26 and organized around 30 activities. The NCC cadets participated actively in army attachment camps, annual training camps, institutional, group, and state level NCC programs, and various social service initiatives. 2 cadets were selected for the drone technology training program, reflecting their excellence in adopting emerging technologies. Through these achievements, the GCET NCC unit continues to uphold the NCC motto, unity and discipline.
Dear freshers, we wish you a happy participation of 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to have Mr. C.S. Lalit as a proud 2026 graduate of Computer Science and Engineering who has secured an outstanding placement package of 51 lakhs per annum. It's a great pleasure to invite Lalit to share his inspiring journey with us.
So first of all, welcome you all to the college, and I'm a proud graduate. To dignitaries on the dais, my respected faculty and dear students, a very good morning, and I welcome you all to the college. The college is very fun, and it's open to anything you want to do. That's the first thing I want to start with. And I want to say that today I'm not here to motivate with big words because I have no experience like the people who sat on the dais here. But then I would like to say one thing. I'm here to share what worked for me and what could work for you. Because everybody's journey is different. The way we are, our personality, or anything about us is unique. Every person sitting here is unique. Every student is unique. So I'll share what I have done, what worked for me. And from that you can learn and you can build your own pathways. So first year, when I came to the college, I was sitting here in the same place and we had orientation day. And I was so excited because in the intermediate, how much of the studies feels like a closed place. And BTech is a very free college. So it's a free open space for you to explore and you can do anything. So in my first year of college, I did not focus on only one thing. Like I didn't want to become a software engineer or a data engineer or any particular thing. I explored different domains and I did not follow any trend. And then I tried web development, AI, Flutter, and then cybersecurity, and many more things. I explored every domain to see what genuinely interests me. Because something which interests your friend or your parent may not interest you. So try out everything. That's the first thing I want to say. Try everything you can, and you can find genuinely what interests you, and then start pursuing that. And I also pounced upon every opportunity I got in the college. I participated in hackathons, workshops, technical events, seminars, anything which the college had conducted. I participated in my first year to understand what I can really do. And I even worked on a startup idea, which is done in the collaboration with the IIC. So there I learned how to talk to people. So that was the first thing where I talked to many people, like from outside the college, from inside the college. I met with many people, and that's where my communication skills grew. So communication skills are very important. Start going out. Now today you are here. You have maybe some 300, 400 students here maybe. Go talk to maybe 10 of them. Understand what they are, so that in the future, maybe when you're in your office, you can talk to at least 2 to 3 new people and connect to them. So that is one thing. And then I'll give you one advice. Don't decide your career in the first semester itself, because the first year is for your testing. That's it. Okay. And explore first, and discover what genuinely interests you. In the second year, I started building real life projects instead of just YouTube tutorials. And then I understood the difference between the college projects and the industry projects. Then I started learning the data structures and algorithm, which is famously known as the CDSC. I learned get teamwork and how to manage a project all by yourself. I have had sleepless nights with coffee, so that is one thing which is there. So yeah, when you are coding, you have sleepless nights, but then that is what helps you build what you are. So that is one thing. So one good project teaches more than just 10 virtual certificates. One good project can teach you many things. Build real life projects. In my third year, this was the turning point. I went all in on the placements. Like the college gave a placement training. I was in the Smart Implement program, and then I learned my DSA. I was building more and more projects and many more things. And then I balanced my DSA. I did some virtual internships, projects, and then my resume building. So I applied to many companies, and I got rejected by many of them. Like JP Morgan, Microsoft. I got the virtual test, but then I got rejected in the virtual test. It's not that I got maybe selected in the first company itself. There were many rejections, and it's normal. Then I learned from every rejection and every test, and I stayed consistent every day. It's hard to be consistent every day, but try to do some piece of work every day. Placements aren't tracked in 1 month. They're built over the year, from the first year itself, from the first day itself. And if you ask me how I cracked the 50 LPA, there is no secret shortcut. You just build strong real world projects, you do some virtual projects, virtual internships, anything and everything can teach you. I practiced GSA consistently, I improved my communication skills, and I refined my resume. And I prepared my interviews and learned from failures. So this is what you have to do. Everybody is unique, build your own path. Many people ask me how I got this offer, and it wasn't just sheer luck. Yes, luck will give you support if you did the necessary hard work for it. So you have to have your consistent effort and continuous learning. If you have both of them, yes, luck will be your partner every time. And final advice if I have to conclude. If I could restart the college today, then I would follow just these 5 rules. Learn one new skill every semester. Let it be anything, let it be very small. Okay? And then build projects continuously. Start DSA early and never miss opportunities. Any opportunity given by the college, pick it up, because the college will give you many worthwhile opportunities. And stay consistent even when nobody is watching. I know we study only when our parents are watching us, or else we see phones and everything. So yeah, that's normal. But then when you are consistent even when nobody is watching you, maybe your parents are home that day, maybe your favorite movie is coming, you can watch it, but then do some part of the work so that you can balance your productivity and even your enjoyment. It's not that I have not enjoyed this college. I was part of the cultural club, the finance club, and I sang on this very stage many times in the annual fest. So I was also enjoying my college, but then when you stay consistent and then when you are dedicated toward what you want to do, I guess you can achieve anything. It's not that I'm the only person who can achieve it. Every one of you can do it. And I hope that 3 years from now, I hope to see many of you standing on the same stage, sharing your own success stories. Believe in yourself. Thank you so much.
Thank you to a night of excellence. Let's next welcome Ms. Alisha Avinash, alumni of 2016 batch, lead software asset management, to share her experience.
Wow, Lalit, that was very nice. Good morning to everyone present here, the dignitaries on the dais and the dignitaries of the dais, my faculty, dear parents, and especially for all the students who are here. Before I begin, let me ask you something. How many of you are excited to be here? You can raise your hands. I'm just seeing where are my students. Okay, nice. So you might be secretly wondering, right? Did I choose the right college? Will I survive engineering? Will they give assessment from day one? Don't worry, we all have been there. 10 years ago, I was sitting exactly where you are sitting here today. Same college, same confusion, same excitement, and most importantly, same dreams. The only difference is I am standing here today with a mic, and tomorrow it could be you. First of all, congratulations. You have officially entered to one of the most memorable chapters in your life. You'll be learning programming, you'll learn engineering, but more important, you'll learn to practice patience during exams, teamwork during projects, communication during presentation, and resilience when life doesn't go according to plan. And trust me, that is something employer will actually remember. Now let me give you an example and tell you something I wish someone would have told me day one. College is like a buffet. Nobody will force you to eat. You have opportunities there, you have clubs, you will have workshops, you will have hackathons, you will have cultural events, you will have sports. All of them were listed here before. You have everything. But the question is, will you take your plate or will you just watch people enjoying their feast? Because opportunities will not knock twice. Okay? So here most of y'all are Gen Zs, right? Let me speak in your terms. Your attendance is not your Netflix subscription. You can't just, skip one episode and expect to understand what happens in finale. Don't wait until you are in your 4th year and suddenly you panic like, guys, we have placements, we have exams. Don't do that. Don't get into panic mode. That's not called your career planning. The real grind will start today, not tomorrow, not in your next semester, but right when you enter your college. And here's something I live by. Priorities over pressure. You don't have to do everything, but whatever you do it well. Join a club, participate in events, volunteer, build projects, make good friends, network with seniors. We are always there for you. Talk to your professors. I'm telling you, they are one of the most friendly professors you'll get. Ask questions, but don't forget why you are here. You have done all your hard work until today, right? Your CGPA will get you somewhere, but most importantly, your discipline will be there throughout your life. One thing this college gave me was confidence. It gave me opportunities to speak, to participate, sometimes to fail, and yet to try again. And those experiences have helped me in my career. I have worked with major industries, IBM, Wipro, Accenture. Today I lead clients. I speak to global clients, solving their business problems, leading conversations. Once I thought I wasn't capable, but that journey didn't begin at work. It began here. It begins right here, inside these classrooms, inside these corridors and this campus. I hope you're hearing me right. Can I get a oh yeah if you're hearing? Do you know the meme? What's the gonna oh yeah? Can I hear? Oh yeah. Okay, so this one even went into the parliament. Why not in the college, right? So in parliament, you see, every debate begins with assumption that every member's voice is worth hearing. Similarly, in college, every one of you has that potential worth discovering. And the chair doesn't decide who becomes successful, but your daily choices. And finally, don't compare your chapter 1 with somebody's chapter 20. Some of you all will get internships early, some will build startups, some will go abroad, some will choose higher studies, some will enter the corporate world. Different destination, same starting point. Success is not a race, as we all have been learning from beginning, it's consistency. So I'll leave you with one thought now. 10 years from now, another orientation will happen. Another batch will be sitting there. Wouldn't it be amazing that one of you will be here? 10 years, I was sitting in exactly where you're sitting today. So that story will start today, not after your placements, not after your graduation, but today. Thank you, Geethanjali College of Engineering and Technology. Wishing each one of you incredible journey ahead. This is my time. Thank you.
Thank you, Alumna.
Let's move on to the parent interaction session. Dear parents, kindly raise your hands in case you have any questions. Our volunteers will give you the mic.
Dear parents, kindly note that this is the right platform to get your doubts clarified. Our volunteers are amongst you.
Dear parents, kindly raise your hand in case you have any questions.
Dear parents, kindly note that this is the right platform to get your doubts clarified. Now it's time to express our gratitude to our guest, Srimati Geethanjali. We request our chairman, vice chairman, director, and principal sirs to felicitate our guest. We are deeply honored by your presence, ma'am. Thank you for sparing your valuable time with us.
Which has added immense value to this occasion. her inspiring words will continue to guide and encourage us in the days ahead. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I thank all the distinguished invitees, parents and students present here for accepting our invitation. A huge thanks to everyone to make this event a grand success. Here are a few announcements. First year students are required to report to college by 8:50 a.m. tomorrow and be seated in the rooms allotted to them. I repeat, first year students are required to report to college by 8:50 a.m. tomorrow, that is 1st August 2026 Saturday, and be seated in the rooms allotted to them. Details of the classrooms allotted for tomorrow are displayed on the notice boards in Block 1 and Block 2. Students can sit in any rooms allotted to their branch. The section faculty will take them to the respective rooms from there. I repeat, tomorrow, students can sit in any room allotted to their branch. The section faculty will take them to the respective sections from there. Kindly note that the college for first year students will function for half a day, that is from 9 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. tomorrow. The buses will leave the campus at 12 noon. From Monday, the college functions full day from 9 a.m. to 3:20 p.m. Buses will leave the campus at 3:40 p.m. All first years are required to bring Xerox copy of the Aadhaar card and 2 passport size photographs on 3rd August 2020. Students are requested to have refreshments which will be provided at their respective places and therefore visit the campus to familiarize with the facilities. Thank you.
Yeah, tomorrow buses will leave around 1:30 or so from the college. So please note this timing. Morning 8:50 all students must be present here, and around 1:30 buses will leave from the campus. Only for tomorrow, and Monday onwards it is full day. Thank you.